Alex lived in a world of words. He loved the quiet rustle of pages, the scent of old libraries. He found solace in stories, in the way they could transport him to different times and places. Shy and introspective, he preferred the company of fictional characters to the clamour of the real world. Sarah, on the other hand, was a burst of sunshine. Her laughter was infectious, her energy boundless. She embraced life with a zeal that drew people to her, a stark contrast to Alex's quiet demeanour. It was this very difference that sparked their initial attraction. Sarah was drawn to Alex's quiet intensity, his way of listening with his whole being. She found his intellect intriguing, his calmness a soothing counterpoint to her own exuberance. Alex, in turn, was captivated by Sarah's vibrancy. She brought a splash of colour into his monochrome world, a melody to his silent musings. They met at a college party, an unlikely pairing amidst the throng of students. Sarah, the life of the gathering, found herself drawn to the quiet corner where Alex sat, engrossed in a book. Their initial conversations were a study in contrasts, yet beneath the surface lay a shared sense of humour, a mutual respect that blossomed into something deeper. They were two halves of a whole, each complementing the other in ways they never thought possible. Their love story unfolded like the pages of a favourite novel. Stolen glances across crowded classrooms turned into whispered secrets in the library stacks. They spent countless hours discussing their dreams, their fears, their hopes for the future. Alex, inspired by Sarah's zest for life, began to step outside his comfort zone. He found himself laughing more easily, engaging more readily with the world around him. Sarah, grounded by Alex's quiet strength, discovered a depth to her own personality she never knew existed. Their bond deepened with each passing day, their love a beacon of warmth and light. After graduation, the natural progression of their relationship led them to the altar. Surrounded by their loved ones, they pledged their love and commitment, their eyes shining with the promise of forever. The early years of their marriage were idyllic. They built a life together, a tapestry woven with shared dreams and aspirations. Alex, now a writer, found success with his novels, his words often reflecting the love and happiness he found with Sarah. Sarah, pursuing her passion for art, became a talented photographer, her lens capturing the beauty she saw in the everyday. They were the embodiment of a love story well told, a testament to the power of two souls finding solace and strength in each other. They revelled in their shared joys, supported each other through life's inevitable challenges. Their home was a sanctuary filled with laughter, love, and the comforting rhythm of their life together. Theirs was a love that others envied, a love that seemed destined to stand the test of time. But even the most carefully constructed facades can crumble. The first cracks in Alex and Sarah's marriage appeared subtly, like hairline fractures in a seemingly flawless mirror. The easy laughter they once shared became less frequent, replaced by a strained silence that spoke volumes. The long walks hand in hand dwindled, replaced by hurried goodbyes and a growing distance that neither could ignore. Alex, lost in the world of his writing, was slow to notice the changes in Sarah. His focus on deadlines and character arcs blinded him to the silent cries for help from the woman he loved. When he did finally see the sadness in Sarah's eyes, the forced smile that no longer reached her gaze, his heart ached with a pain he had never known. He tried to reach out, to bridge the chasm that had grown between them, but his words felt hollow, his touch hesitant. It was then that Alex discovered the truth, a truth that shattered his world into a million pieces. Sarah had been unfaithful, seeking solace in the arms of another. The betrayal cut him deeply, shaking him to his very core. The woman he loved, the woman he had built his life with, had betrayed the vows they had made, the love they had sworn to cherish. The pain was unbearable, a constant weight on his chest, stealing his breath, his sleep, his very will to go on. The library was their sanctuary. He, lost in the world of classic literature. She, captivated by the strokes of artistic masters. Daniel and Emily, brought together by a shared love for knowledge and beauty.
Our eyes met across a table laden with books, a silent acknowledgement of kindred spirits.
He was captivated by her quiet grace. She was drawn to his gentle humor. Their conversations flowed effortlessly, each shared passion weaving a thread in the tapestry of their connection.
We spent our days exploring dusty bookstores, debating the merits of Hemingway over Fitzgerald, our laughter echoing through the halls of our school.
He saw her, not just looked at her, recognizing the depth and intelligence behind her shy smile. She saw his kindness, his genuine curiosity about the world, a refreshing change from the superficiality surrounding them.
Our bond deepened with each passing day, blossoming into a love story whispered in hushed tones between library shelves.
He was her confidant, her rock. She was his muse, his inspiration. A shared glance across a crowded classroom, a brush of hands reaching for the same book. Their love was a silent language understood only by them.
As graduation neared, the uncertainty of the future loomed, yet, hand in hand, we vowed to face it together, our love the one constant in a world of unknowns.
They knew their journey was just beginning, a shared path paved with the promise of forever. College, a whirlwind of new experiences, only strengthened their bond. They navigated lecture halls and late-night study sessions, their shared dreams a guiding light.
I pursued law, drawn to the pursuit of justice.
And I, a budding architect, driven by a desire to create beauty.
Years flew by in a blur of exams, stolen weekends and whispered promises. Then came the day he slipped a ring on her finger, a symbol of their enduring love. Their wedding was a testament to their journey, filled with laughter, tears, and the unwavering support of loved ones.
We built a home, a haven filled with books, art, and the comforting aroma of freshly brewed coffee.
He was a rising star in the legal field, his dedication unwavering. She poured her heart into designing spaces that inspired and nurtured. Life was good, their happiness a beacon of hope.
Dinners with friends were filled with laughter. Vacations were adventures waiting to be explored.
They were living their dream, a testament to the enduring power of love, or so they thought. The first sign was a missed call, the name on the screen sending a chill down his spine. He dismissed it as a work colleague, his mind refusing to entertain the seed of doubt.
Yet the calls persisted late at night when she thought I was asleep.
He noticed the subtle changes, the flicker of guilt in her eyes, the way she'd flinch at his touch.
The scent of a stranger's cologne clung to my scarf, a constant reminder of his shattered world.
The truth, when it finally came, was a whisper, a confession torn from her lips in a moment of weakness.
My world crumbled. The woman I loved, the woman I had built a life with, had betrayed me in the most profound way. The pain was unbearable, a physical ache that settled deep in my bones.
He wanted to scream, to lash out, but all he could do was stare at her, his heart breaking with every passing second.
I begged for forgiveness, tears streaming down my face, promising it was a mistake.
He wanted to believe her, to erase the pain and go back to their perfect life. But the trust, the foundation of their love, lay shattered at his feet. Days turned into weeks, each one a painful reminder of her betrayal. Sleep evaded him, replaced by sleepless nights haunted by images of her infidelity.
I tried to forgive, to salvage the remnants of our love, but the pain was too raw, the wound too deep.
Their once warm home became a battleground, filled with unspoken accusations and simmering resentment. Every shared meal was a performance, every conversation strained. The love that once bound them together now felt like a suffocating weight.
He realized then that some betrayals cut too deep, leaving scars that time could never heal.
The decision to separate was agonizing, a painful acknowledgement that some things, once broken, cannot be fixed. The divorce was a blur of legal proceedings and tearful goodbyes.
I walked away with a heavy heart, leaving behind the shattered remnants of our dreams.
The pain was still there, a dull ache that he knew would linger. But there was also a sense of relief. of finally breaking free from the shackles of a love that had turned toxic.